Hi guys, it's Christopher Alexis. Welcome to Bulldog Underground.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Bulldog Underground.
6th episode.
I can't believe it's been
crazy.
6 episodes
It's
already.
so fast.
Like the
So
weather
quick.
is literally dropped. It's a new season.
It's so cold out there.
6 episodes. We've
No
been here
more
for 2
green
months.
leaves on the tree.
No more
Literally.
leaves.
To think that we were like a couple weeks ago, we were getting interviewed to be hosts.
Yes.
Exactly.
So
Time really
So
just
quick.
flies.
Lord.
So what? How many months till we walk the stage?
Oh wow, let's not think about
we did
that.
right.
That's
I don't want to
maybe a
think
big
about
jump.
that right now.
7 months? Including?
Oh.
Six, 7 months, I
Oh,
believe.
wow.
Sad.
Yeah.
Quick though.
It's not sad. Sad.
Well, if you think about it, time goes by fast.
Yeah,
So
it
is.
we're gonna we close our eyes and we're gonna be there on
Yeah.
the stage.
Football season's coming to a close.
Taking in high school
Yes.
season, me and Kevin went to homecoming.
Yep, homecoming.
Our last homecoming.
Wow.
How was it?
These people thought they were too cool to go.
I had other plans.
Exactly.
It was just too much for me. Like
It was.
I was like,
It
I'm
was-
paying
it
for
was-
college apps. I can't. Like my mind.
It was fun though. It was,
It
our
was fun.
last.
Was it fun? You guys
Yeah,
have
it
fun?
was good.
Yeah.
I didn't have a dress. Like
I got hurt.
Yeah,
Like,
Kevin got hurt. He's lying. He's fine.
all right, you hit me.
He's fine.
I got hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the week that we do our interview and we have our Digging with the Bones segment. So
let's get right into
let's
it.
get right
Interview.
into it. We're
Yeah.
going to be interviewing a student
very
leader around the schools. You guys have probably seen her in the halls, working hard, directing clubs, everything. So let's give it
Yeah.
up
Let's
for
give
Miss
it up for
Girl.
her. Yep.
Woo! Well, as you guys can see, we have a guest
Our
with
video
us.
student leader.
Yep. In the doghouse, we have
Chrismeilyn.
Chrismeilyn Medina-Diaz.
Hey, the whole girl is crazy.
Whole government. and everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
How you feeling about the space? You like it?
It's crazy. It's nice. It's literally Bulldog Underground.
Yeah, that's what
Literally
you
Bulldog
said.
Underground.
Yeah. All right. Should we jump right into the
Yeah, we
questions?
should.
guys?
All right.
Just before, just want to say thank you guys for the support on the previous episodes.
Yeah.
It really means a lot.
I really
Yeah.
love the media, and thank you to Dr. Sunday. Like again,
Yeah,
like
he's the best.
Thank
best
you
for
very
that.
much.
All right, let's jump in with the first question. I'll start it off. Describe yourself with one word, and why would it be that word?
Okay. One word, I think determined.
Determined. You're
Determined. Because when I set my mind to something, it's going to happen. And I'm going
That's
to make
it?
it happen. That's
It's
it.
yeah.
So you're more of
Valid.
like straightforward type of
straight shooter.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I like
valid.
that.
Like what's one
That's a good
example
mindset.
of
That's a
that?
good mindset.
Like the clubs that I'm a part of.
Mm.
For example, we have a new club called Soul, Student Organizations of Latinos, and I am the president for the first year
Mm.
of the
Okay.
club.
Little shout
So
out
you
over
just
there.
So you just walked in there, was like, "Yo,
Yeah,
what's up?
I am
What's
the
up?"
What are we doing?
president.
What are we doing?
Did you
And
help
then-
start it or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's very cool.
So determined, Chrismeilyn.
Right.
Yeah.
How about to Miss Alicea? Shout out.
Terminator.
Advisor.
Okay.
Is there a lot of people there?
We have 16 kids so far.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. I just saw their Instagram post too.
Mm-hmm.
I give you a little like, I give you a little,
Yeah.
give you a little repost. Okay, this is totally off script. But like since you said you went in there and you was totally ready to like take charge or whatever, let's hear a little election speech. Oh, Chrismeilyn, just real quick off the bat.
What do you mean? Like,
If you were to like,
If you were to like run for the position, what would you say in front of everyone? You have like
Yeah.
30 seconds. Say
oh, okay.
Pitch it.
You're running for president of the United
she's new.
Yeah, putting me on the spot. But I'll say my name is Chrismeilyn. I'll show like my credentials. Like, okay, I did this. I'm a part of the cultural showcase. I'm running it this year. I'm running 2 other clubs. I know what it is to be a president. I can vocal you guys in any situation you guys need.
Yeah,
And basically that's it.
just
Wow.
Straight to the
point.
point.
Chrismeilyn
Get it done.
Medina's guide to winning a presidency. Period.
Straight to the
2020,
point.
not even 2020, 2030 something.
Yeah.
Right, vote
Okay.
for me.
So we want to know, obviously, from that first question, we want to know more about you, like just more about you as an individual. So I think a lot of things as us kids, like we're raised in our houses, things
Yeah.
like that. Like we are our environment right now. Like, this is a really developmental period, yada, yada, yada. So who is someone that has impacted who you are today?
Who I am today?
Yeah.
I would say my grandmother.
Oh.
My grandmother. Because she moved from DR when I was about 2 years old. But she has shown me what it is to not only be dedicated in what I do, but how it is to be a Latina.
Oh, period.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What
Like,
does your grandma do?
nothing really. She's
Retired?
She's retired.
Okay.
She's her ages, but she's told me really a lot of stories of how she took care of her family. Like, she took care of her father while he was dying. She was in nursing school at the time, so she dropped everything to take care of her father, and her mother too. She
That's
dropped
really
everything.
inspiring.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
really
dropped
that's a
everything.
really nice story.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like when I think, okay,
Motivational,
now I'm
but-
saying I don't love my family or anything, but like
Right.
when I think of like taking care of my parents,
That
I'm like,
it's different.
It
Like,
does.
I feel like in the moment it'll be like a kind of decision because I'm older and like
Yeah.
financially, like I know what's going on, but like when I think about it now, I'm like, how am I supposed to take care of you?
Right.
Baby, take care of you.
They always take care of us, but like when it comes to
Yeah.
us take care of them, it's like different.
Yeah,
It is.
like what are you supposed to do? And on top of that, they like, you guys know when your parents are always, they just do whatever they want. Like even if you say something,
But no.
and it's
That's
a good
true.
reason too, they're just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, period.
But that's the thing. When you become older, you become a baby again. You have to like take care of a little baby.
That's true.
Your
That's
parents
true.
become babies.
true.
the diapers and everything.
Yeah.
All right. So you said you were in a lot of clubs, Coach Showcase, all that. Senior in high school. We know you as one of the student leaders in the school. What is the most important prominent high school memory you have?
High school memory. There's a lot, but
First one off
mainly
the dome.
the cultural showcase.
Really?
Yeah, because that's something we haven't at Benel done ever. So it was really interesting to see different minorities come together in different groups. Not even just the minorities, but our school staff come together. Different teachers that you might think wouldn't.
Yeah.
They did. Like, I remember Coach Romanello, Mr. Romanello, when he did that little dance. He did. We didn't expect that from him. So it's like really cool to see not only minorities come together, but different Benel diversity.
Absolutely.
Come
Yeah.
together.
School community.
I don't know. This might sound a little like, I don't want to say shallow because you're like, oh, my favorite high school memory was the cultural showcase, which is like a big event. Mine's eating the fried dough like at school lunch. I remember I was able to bag like 4 fried dough.
Four.
I remember
Yes,
that.
because
Yo.
they hand out at the end
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
She
last
said, keep
weekend.
it coming.
Oh.
They hand out just like fried dough.
Extras,
So
yeah.
that's just mine.
And she ate it up. I was there.
All right.
All right, moving on to next question. We know, not a lot of people know, but you moved from New York.
New York.
New York, yep.
Jesus.
What part of New York did you move
Bronx.
from? The
Ooh.
Bronx.
Bronx.
Okay.
The eggs.
Well, when you heard that you were moving to Connecticut, what was like your first thought of Connecticut, like the state of Connecticut?
I thought really quiet.
Oh,
Like, nothing
really?
gonna happen.
quiet.
Like
Yeah.
from a New Yorker's point of view, like what's CT?
Yeah, what do you guys think of
The
that
good and
is?
the bad.
Yeah.
The good and
I
the bad.
thought it was boring at first. Like, I'm gonna be sitting by myself, or like nothing's gonna happen. I really thought the suburbs, for real.
Oh.
That's what I
You
thought.
thought like low, like you think like Connecticut was like kind of like
Yeah.
unknown a little bit.
unknown, because you don't hear like, oh yeah, I'm moving to Connecticut, so excited.
People, I see that on social media and TikTok and like things like that, where you know, like college students, you automatically introduce where you're from, things like that, and people say, "Oh, I'm from Connecticut," and people don't know.
Right?
What- like, how-
We're actually a
What
small
is?
state.
Yeah, we
We're actually
are. Like
really
it's hidden
small.
on the
Small.
map, and it was just so surprising because someone was like, "Oh, when I said I was from Connecticut, I had to explain that it's right next to New York. Like it's a whole state, and you don't know about
Right.
it. That's my thing.
It's really hidden though. Like, I didn't even know Connecticut existed.
I thought Connecticut
Like,
and Kentucky
over
were the same state. I'm dead serious. When I first came, like Kentucky, right? Like no, Connecticut. It's like what? Kentucky? Like Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's my first idea. KFC. That was my first idea.
I'm a certified KFC hater.
Oh,
I'm not I'm not a big
like
one.
Greenwich.
Oh,
That's it.
Connecticut is
Yeah.
Greenwich.
Like people think that like what
True.
Greenwich is all of Connecticut. Like
Oh.
super rich, super like that's what people think.
Yeah,
Or like
Yeah.
Hartford. I think like people like think
New
of
Haven though also is very
New
popular.
Haven.
Yeah.
I've been listening to like New Haven pizza
But you don't
everywhere
hear,
on social media.
you don't hear about like Stratford though. Like,
No, no one hears about Stratford.
Stratford, England, maybe.
yeah, or
Yeah,
like
that's what
London.
that's what I think people think when they think Connecticut, New England.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just like that preppy school chic, like
Right.
blazer vibe,
Rich.
which I love. By the way,
All right, so following up with that
Next
question,
question.
what's like difference with like Connecticut and New York? Like,
Just not the community, because Stratford, Connecticut has a really good sense of community. Everybody's connected, but how loud it is.
oh,
Yeah, no, like New York
what
is
sense?
real loud.
oh, I thought you were talking about
No,
Connecticut.
no,
Okay.
no, New York is really loud. Like you hear the train, you hear
Yeah.
motorcycles, you hear people falling, you hear people screaming.
It's a city, yeah.
Yes, it's the city.
I just like. I used to think like I could handle New York. Like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be a New York girly. Like, because I like romanticize the aesthetic, but is it annoying? Like,
could get
you
annoying
just go to
sometimes.
sleep and you hear all that noise.
Yeah.
But you have to get used to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine
It's a city.
it.
It took me a
How the city
while
is.
to get used to like quiet.
Really?
Yeah. I had to put some YouTube music, some movies in the
background,
background.
rain in the
Yeah,
background.
rain, something,
I
people
hate
screaming.
my sister's like that. She listens to ASMR to go to
go to
sleep.
sleep.
I hate that so bad. I hate it so bad because I hear it in my ear and I hate like smacking
Oh.
all that stuff.
Okay, used to it. Go to New York, get used to it.
And we share a room and she wants to put that on the TV. She wants to put that on the TV. What? Like I'm ready to fight.
yeah.
Right.
But like going back to New York. Are you like one of those Subway kids? Like I feel like New York kids are so.
Subway kids?
I don't know like how to.
Subway surfs? What are we doing here,
I
yo?
don't know how to explain it, but like I feel like New York kids have that dog in them. Like they just go wherever.
yeah.
They just go wherever. Like they're more self-reliant.
Independent. in a way?
Yeah,
More
self-reliant.
independent.
Because it's like this. So what's your example of like that independence in New York? Were you like someone that like frequented like the train by yourself? Like how'd you get to school?
How did school? Mostly my parents dropped me off to school.
Okay.
Because my mom was a little scared.
Okay.
you know,
Understandably.
but when you do travel New York, that's one thing you have to do. You have to be resilient. You have to be strong.
Ooh,
Because
not for me.
Crazy.
no, you have to be. Because if you're not, you let people walk over you. People like, for example, in the train. I'm gonna give you an example. There's a lot of strange people down in
Yeah.
the train
Crazy.
stations. So you have to know to stand your ground. Like, okay, you're not walking over me.
Yeah.
I'm getting to my destination. That's it.
Period.
Yeah.
Damn.
Any scary
That's-
encounters?
Yes, literally the other day. I had this woman. You can tell she was
You know.
off it, and she came up to me like screaming, like, "You're not gonna help me.
Who
You're
are
not gonna
you?
help me." Yeah, I'm just like over here minding my business. You're not gonna help me.
Oh
I
no.
was like,
Hello?
okay,
You were like,
You just keep it
cool,
moving?
back
keep it pushing.
I feel
Yeah,
like-
keep moving.
I'm too scary.
Don't bother.
I'm too scary sometimes. That's what I think.
Like when I go to New York and I go with my parents, I'm like always with them. Like they're like, grab my hand. I'm like, Dad, I'm like 17. Let me like, I like relax. I'm not.
I want to
man.
say something. I was like, I want to be like, oh, because you're so short, you'll get lost.
I got roasted.
It's all good.
So you have to have your hand. Okay, I'm sorry.
I have a question for you.
Okay, what's your question, Julia?
Did you spend a lot of time in like Manhattan? Like, what did you do for fun?
for
when you were
fun.
in New York.
In
Where'd you
Europe.
go?
The parks, basically. The parks.
What's so fun about a park? I'm sorry.
But like, did you go to like the what's it called?
The Met?
No, like the park, Central Park.
Central Park. You had to have money to go to
That was,
Central
like,
Park.
yeah.
Yeah. But for fun, you just go to like different places. I spent a lot of time in Times Square, walking around Times Square.
That's so crazy to hear.
fun.
Really?
Like, just like on a weekend.
Yeah, weekday, anytime. Like right after school.
Did you go
Take the D train straight
like,
down.
rooftops at night? You see them all
Oh no. No.
They look so fun. They
That's
look
what
so
we're not
fun.
about
All
to
the
do.
TikToks be like, oh, this is New York, and they're like all
Right.
the way in
The
like,
rooftop.
I mean, there's like a
Does
lot
everyone
of
does that?
stereotypes of New York.
Yeah.
There are.
Yeah, there's
Like
a lot
what?
of like what's that song by Alicia Keys?
New York.
Yep. But New York has its ups, has its downs.
Yeah.
But like it also depends where you come from. Like if you're coming from Manhattan, you're gonna see all the beautiful buildings, all the skyscrapers, all that. But like deep in New York, the Bronx, Jerome, there are some people that need help. But that's one thing I love about New York. There's a community, and one thing that I love is the murals. Everywhere you go, there's always a mural.
Some type of. I also like. I don't like that graffiti. The graffiti. I don't even know if it classifies really as graffiti because it looks planned. Like no way could some like an illegal dude take paint and just paint that. The
They
whole
do.
thing. But
They do.
They do.
I feel like it's just like a city kind of beautification thing because it's just like the culture.
Make it your own.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a follow-up question. Coming from another high school, like you were in New York your freshman year, right?
No,
Really?
She came here first.
I came here freshman year.
Okay, then I'm going to amend my question.
School system.
Coming from the New York school system and then coming to Bunnell, which is in Connecticut, what are some major differences that you see, like from a school perspective, and like what do you feel makes Bunnell special or different?
The education, a lot.
Really?
Here, there's more varieties in what I see. So I didn't know, for example, like AP Stats, I didn't know that existed.
What?
Until I came here. No, nursing classes,
Oh, like the career pathway.
the career pathways, like that's what caught my eye about Bunnell was like there's a business pathway, there's a medical pathway, what else? There's a child education development music pathway. So it's interesting when you wanted to do that pathway, you had to search up after school classes.
Oh, so the New York
Programs.
system's a little more strict with their
What education,
language arts, math. Okay, that's different.
Yeah. So
That's cool.
let's see, like for example, I can give you my rundown my 8th grade year. I had English for like 2 hours, math
Oh, Lord.
2 hours, PE hour and a half, and then every day like that, same thing.
Every day.
And then sometimes it
Same
will vary.
classes every day.
Yeah,
Oh.
every day. So they're very strict on test scores and like
Oh.
you had to be on top.
Yeah, we're not on test score. I mean, I think with us in
Less,
test scores, we more kind of our teachers try to evaluate effort than effort and like skill more than like strict textbook like
Right.
memorization type of
In
thing.
Syria, it's like similar to New York. Memorize the whole book, cover to cover.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Cover to cover.
Cover to
Fourth grade,
cover.
I was just studying the whole book.
vocabulary, that's
Got
one big
7
thing.
books.
Oh,
Got
cover
one
to cover.
Memorize.
Vocabulary.
Vocab.
Oh yeah.
I'll get a vocab quiz every week.
Oh,
I hated
wow.
them.
Yeah. No.
I've never had a
I hated
vocab
them.
quiz.
I don't think we even have one.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember having a vote.
Talking
Wait.
about Connecticut and New York, like it's like it's like 2 different worlds. It's really funny.
Oh,
Yeah, and
okay.
it's not that far from here. So
Yeah.
you don't
New York
expect
is
that.
close.
Okay. So I guess going into, high school. Sorry. This isn't actually a question. This
Yeah,
question's
yeah.
Okay, going into high school.
Go ahead.
What are your plans after high school?
Starting my nursing career.
Okay, so your grandma was a nurse.
My mom is a nurse.
Okay, so it's in the family.
In the family.
It's in the family. What else? I want to be a NICU nurse practitioner. So help with the little babies when they're out of the room, preemies. So I want to start that.
So you're in the nursing pathway.
Taking nursing classes now. What else? But like after college, after high school, just basically starting my pathway, and seeing what goes on from there.
Okay, so you're in the CNA program. Can you talk a little bit about that?
The CNA program.
Yeah,
It's an amazing program,
Y'all white
actually.
butt?
Yeah.
y'all white butt.
No.
Because I know, because CNAs
We haven't started that yet.
and because I know CNAs, they white butt,
Yeah.
old people butt. So.
Whatever.
In the homes. We're starting like the, what's it called? The clinicals. We're starting them soon. So probably like around January. We're going to go into homes and.
White butt.
No,
So random.
I administer medication too.
You like me butt.
Wipe me
You like me
butt.
We're a school podcast.
I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I just remember thinking nurse. I keep seeing like assistant nurse and
Bedside nurse.
bedside nurses on TikTok wiping butt. That's all y'all do.
I mean, not all.
And I remember seeing.
Can we cut in this, yo?
No, we're not kidding. But I remember I actually used to be in the program, and I remember I used to save TikToks. And I remember I saved the TikTok because I was like thinking like, oh, I'm gonna be wiping butt.
Oh no.
And I saved this TikTok where there's like this chapstick, this nose chapstick that you can put, and like once you smell like.
Vicks? Are you talking about Vicks?
No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I saw there was like this. Yeah, there's this nose chapstick, and you put it in your nose, and then you just smell the
Sounds like Vicks
chapstick
to me.
instead.
And not the.
Sounds like Vicks
So
to
I
me.
was prepared. I was like, oh, if I'm gonna be wiping butt, like I have
You're in
to.
high school, yo. You ain't nobody. You ain't doing that.
Okay. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on.
Okay.
All right. So next question is, we know that you're doing the culture showcase.
As you stated.
Yep. How is that going? Like, how are you planning that? Is it like really stressful? Is it
Give us some insight.
complicated?
At times, it gets very, very stressful. Like, you have to keep up with all the acts. Make sure everybody's practicing. Make sure everything is up to date.
Monday,
Everything's
Friday.
perfect.
Yeah, Monday, Friday.
2 or 3.
But what else? It can get stressful at times because we want to include special, out of the ordinary acts that have not been included.
You want to bring
Like,
bring
new
people
things.
in. Like, for
Oh.
example, we want to bring in strolls.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
different fresh college students, so like sophomores, freshmen, come and show how stroll is done, like how to show that type of diversity. So we want to include different things. We don't want to include the same acts every year.
Yeah, and that's a little
switch it up a bit.
Boring.
And I think it's a little hard, like, you know, showcasing your talent in general. Like, if I saw like a talent show sign up, I'm not signing up.
Right.
Because what am I going in front of the school for and doing a dance?
Yeah.
Right.
So I think that's really stressful. Do you
Give me
want to?
everybody's story the next day.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about like what the cultural showcase is for some of our viewers that might
If
not
you don't know it, yeah.
Cultural Showcase is the event hosted at our school every year to show different diversities and minorities and different, just overall acts. What do I say this? But overall, different diversities, different cultures,
Cultural act.
cultural acts. But it's just to show the community inside the Bunnell. Like, we're not just black and white, or we're just not Hispanics. We have different minorities. We have different people that make up Bunnell.
Yeah, the one thing I really loved about the cultural showcase is the parade after the flag parade. I remember seeing the Polish, because I know Gabby Saha. I don't know how to say her name.
Gabby
And
Chaya.
It's Chaya, sorry. Stop. Let me not butcher her name. But I remember seeing her. She went all out, like, for Poland when she went out. Like, she had her the
whole, like,
the
outfit.
outfit and everything. It was so cute. I was like, period.
And like, even with that, you don't know what's at Bunnell until you see all those flags.
True.
Yeah.
Like, everyone comes in together and like they're like one big person, and it's like incredible. I really like it.
And our superintendent joined in, so that was really cool.
I love Scotty's act when he starts
Yeah.
singing.
Yeah,
It's
is he
good,
doing it
yo.
this
Yeah, he
Let's
is.
every year he
It's
eats.
good.
He does.
Every
Every year.
That's
And that's something cool too. Like, Bunnell looks forward to it.
Yeah.
Like, I know Dr. Sunday, we were speaking about it the other, what was it, like last week or something. He said that's something that Bunnell we don't see. Stratford High doesn't do that.
Yeah.
And that's something unique about Bunnell.
Stratford High.
Ooh. I give a
We'll get to
topic.
that soon,
All right, so let me ask you another question. What does the culture showcase mean to you? Oh my gosh, culture showcase mean to you? I'm sorry.
To me,
Like,
Yes,
as an
like as
individual.
in person, like because you're running it, so it means I think it means a lot to you.
it does. It's very important. It's very important to me
It's alright, guys.
to see
Twice.
Sorry,
Hey guys,
guys.
calm down.
to see how different everybody is, like who I'm surrounding myself with, different populations, different cultures that I'm surrounding myself with. So it's very important to see not only what is not black and white, but what is truly inside of us.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times, people, like what I was saying about the talent show, like, I'd personally get scared to go in front of the whole school and like do an act. I also think it kind of shows like everybody's bravery, or like
The acts are good, you know.
yeah, the acts are
I've been enjoying them. I'm like, it's good, yo.
like everybody's bravery to just go out there and do their thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that, like people who I've never seen raise their hand in class, going
Out
up in front of
there,
the whole
yeah.
school, singing a song,
Like, you could
doing
do
a
that?
dance. Right. Like that's
You could
so
do that?
fun.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Yes. So I just love that. That's cool.
Right.
One question to get you off guard. Speaking of physics, no, I'm joking.
Oh god.
No
We took
physics
her out of
questions.
physics class, actually.
Barron was like, Chris was saying how she was nervous, and Barron was like, no, we're going to ask you physics questions and stuff. We're
I
not
said I
going to
want to
ask.
speak.
We're
Sure,
not.
like then we're not
Fun
talking.
question. One question. To know you as a person. If you were a cartoon character, which one would you be?
Cartoon character. I'll be Dora.
Oh, the Explorer.
Dora,
Okay.
I was
That's a
like,
valid choice.
That's actually.
I was like, what did I say?
So
I was like,
five
oh, she's not going to have that ready to go. I'm like, that's too hard of a question. You're like, oh, I want to be Dora.
Yeah. What Dora do? She explored. I want to travel. I want to explore.
As a kid, I used to yell at Dora. I used to get mad. I'm like yelling at the screen, like he's right there. I used to get mad.
Like
Furious.
swiping, no swiping.
Oh, who let Dora out at such a young age?
She's like
Out
5
and
years
about.
old.
She's a New Yorker. She's a New Yorker.
She's a New Yorker. She's 5 years old, going around New
Out
York.
and about with some imaginary friend.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Diego, whatever that guy is.
The map, yeah, it's all of it.
But yeah, thank
If you don't know Dora, we don't want to spoil it, so go watch it.
Go watch Dora.
Go watch Dora.
For all you Dora the Explorer watchers and our podcast listeners, we want to say thank you to
Thank you
Chris
very much.
Thank
Thank you for having
coming.
me.
And it takes a lot. You're our first student, you know.
Really?
First student.
Oh,
First
I
student
feel
that we-
special.
A whole season.
The first student that we've had in the doghouse doing an interview.
Aw.
So we would like we said in our first episode of the season, we want to bring more student engagement and all that stuff.
Get
So,
to know everyone better.
Who knows if you're gonna be the next one to be on in the doghouse? Who knows?
Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you. We
Of
really
course.
appreciate you
Thanks for your
coming
time.
down here and
Thank you.
telling us your like experience and everything. And yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Adios, Dora.
Well, she was great. I
was
really
good.
loved
Oh
it.
wow.
She ate that up.
She's inspirational.
It's so much better. Not better, but I love interviewing just like our other peers because
Yeah.
you
It's
know
more- it can get
more
more
insight.
personal in a way,
Yeah.
You were talking about just the nursing stuff. That was funny.
Yeah.
You wanted
I
let's
really,
go off that.
I really liked
topic,
hearing
bro.
about her like life in New York. 'Cause,
New
like,
York.
New York.
New York.
That's my one. Yeah.
Oh,
All right, we're getting
She got
copyrighted
into
or
it.
something. The
Wow.
content-
You guys are
Okay.
haters.
Y'all know I said
Okay,
little.
copyrighted.
No, Madison was singing that song
I
too.
kinda
You
ate.
were.
I did.
She was.
I was in the corner over there. I had to sit out.
She was a timeout.
It's all right.
I was in timeout, guys. Stop. But I think she was very good. She explained who she was as a person,
Yes.
what her identity is, and what added to her identity.
Determined it.
And she also explained and elaborated on like how the school community has helped her, how she has helped in bettering the school community. And I can agree with her that
Insightful,
I think that Benel has done a good job with being very inclusive with everyone.
I agree.
That's
It's our Stratford Board of Education. It's in the motto, so
exactly.
better be.
Because
Shout out to y'all.
But yeah, we've had a lot of BHS like
Things going
Yeah.
on.
a lot of
Good
good
things gonna
things.
a lot of good
Like,
things
yeah.
going on.
A lot of awards too. A lot of
brick by
everything.
brick by brick. Get out of here.
It's their dog in us.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So now we're gonna go on to our next segment called
Digging with the
Bones. And producer Jay Murph.
DB.
Let's dig for some bones.
Let's dig
I'm
for
having
some
a bad
bones.
hair day.
It's okay.
So-
She looks
Oh, wow.
amazing.
It's a little rough out here. But digging for bones. It's time to do that.
Let's dig.
This we're not even gonna do the questionnaire where you have to guess what this is because this place needs no introduction.
No introduction.
And I
It
think we
speaks
even
for
touched on
ourselves.
this in episode 4, I think.
Oh, yep. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
But Chick-fil-A, hello.
I saw the
Chick-fil-A is
pictures.
the reason my back is big. That is literally the reason why my back is
Wait, can you explain yourself?
Okay, wait. Okay. So first off, this is a great question. How many times have we all been to Chick-fil-A?
Girl, I
One.
literally my first time was actually just yesterday.
Mine
Today,
was yesterday too.
Yeah, really?
Yes, I went
Well,
to
I
like
didn't even go.
3.
Yesterday, we're filming this on what today? Wednesday.
Yeah.
So yesterday was election day, and I worked the election day. So my grandma brought me over some Chick-fil-A, and that's the first time I've eaten
Where'd
from
you
there.
work, yo?
I still haven't gone. Wait, what'd you say?
Where'd you work?
Nichols. Nichols Elementary.
When I worked, I was in Chapel.
I was at Franklin. Anyway, you won the
Anyways,
election,
off
it's
topic.
fine.
But yeah, Chick-fil-A.
But like, what do you get? So
Never had it.
I wanna hear
Usually,
about-
like going back to how many times you've gone, I've gone like 3 times already. Because
me too.
me, Cheyenne, and Baca will probably go after Powder Puff.
I
It's so bad,
love-
but
I love their milkshakes, but
Oh
they're just,
wow,
it's
they're
just-
so good.
Okay.
It's just the money
right? I
that
love
I
it,
add
man.
on to the meal because I'm
Can
not just
I-
gonna go just for a
I have to
milkshake.
put
can
you
we
on.
say Daphne's go-to meal? Can
Yeah,
we say
say it, and then
everyone's?
I
yes,
follow
yes. It depends on the mood if I want spicy or not.
I'm getting
but the
excited.
chicken sandwich deluxe.
Oh my
with the
God.
fries and an extra side of mac and cheese and a Coke.
Dang,
Yep, I never finish it.
that's a
but-
meal, babes.
But I devour it. I devour it.
She eats too fast, so
my
that's why
God.
she
I
gets
eat the
full.
paper bag too.
I've always been like, what's it called? A basic Betty? I don't even know if that's a real thing. A plain Jane.
Plain
I didn't make that up. Rob,
Basic
come
Betty.
on. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I always get, of course, French fries, and I always get the chicken nuggets.
I've never had the
chicken
Okay,
nuggets.
so
I just get the nuggets.
you guys, if you go to Chick-fil-A, you have to get the frosted lemonade. Now,
I've never
when you
gotten
hear
that before.
frosted
Is it-
lemonade,
You
you're
think
gonna
sweet.
think it's like frozen lemonade, like frozen, like a slushy kind of. No, it's like a creamsicle, like milkshake, but lemon. Oh my god!
I'll get that
sounds
next.
She's getting too
It is
excited. She's like
so-
imagining the
It's
lemonade
so
shake.
good. I
Creamy
can't even
lemon
explain- No,
sounds
you
bad in my head.
You need it.
I'm thinking lemon meringue right now.
You need it.
Is it?
You
Does it taste like
need
that?
it. You need it.
I'll get that. Cause sometimes I'm in the mood for like
my
a
God.
milkshake, but I don't want something sweet. Okay, I think I need it.
And then
you don't want it. You need
You
it.
need it.
You
And
need
you need
it.
to get
Essential.
the grilled chicken cool wrap or whatever. Like the
See, I
wrap.
just can't with the sandwiches. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm not a chicken sandwich kind of girl.
I honestly
No.
get the spicy chicken. Wait, is it spicy? That's a spicy one. I don't know. I don't remember. I had one yesterday. It was a chicken sandwich deluxe. It was so good with fries and a chocolate milkshake.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the milkshakes are so good.
Milkshakes are really good.
Chocolate.
But I hate, doesn't it only come in one size? I hate that it comes in only one size.
Yeah,
I hate that the milkshakes only come in one size, and I hate
was
that
so
they cost
good.
like $7.
I know.
I want to do that thing that I see on TikTok, the nuggets, the fries, the mac and cheese. But when I was there a couple of days
I
ago,
don't trust fast food mac and cheese.
when I
No,
was
you
there a
need
couple
to.
of days ago, there was two guys sitting at a table next to us, and they asked the workers for like a salad case so they can put it together. And she said no. She said no,
Ew.
we don't do that. It's just on TikTok.
Oh.
And we were like, oh
my
God. You also have to, if you're getting mac and cheese, if you're not putting Chick-fil-A sauce in it, you're doing something wrong.
yeah. You got
Okay,
it.
now
love
I think we should
I
talk
agree, I
about
agree, I
how
fully agree.
Barham
I've
has
never
never
said it's
been.
amazing enough.
Let's touch on that. Barham, you need to go to Chick-fil-A. What should Barham get
We're
on
all
his
in
first
court.
experience?
Barham, how do
Here we
you
go, here we
plead?
go.
Barham, how do you plead?
Why haven't you gone to Chick-fil-A?
You
What's
plead
the
guilty.
reason?
Time.
Are you
don't
more
want
have
like
to-
are
it's
you
like-
more of a Burger King, McDonald's?
I do want to try it.
You don't
wanna
like
try
that?
it.
Don't
If
wanna
you
try
don't-
it.
I do.
Some people don't actually like
It's
fast
kind of far
food.
though.
It's
It
not
is-
far. It's like well, I mean,
Oh,
it
let's try
depends.
to one.
From where you live.
It depends where you
He
live.
is a busy guy.
I live 6 minutes away from
Yeah.
Very
Chick-fil-A.
busy. But like,
I
I'm waiting
live
for the
10.
line to calm down because like it's crazy right now.
No, it's not bad.
It's
you
not
have
bad.
to,
If
you
you
have
go
to go
inside,
in.
if you go in,
inside, don't wait.
Yeah.
you'll be there for like 10 minutes.
Is there
and
even
you
parking?
Yeah.
Huh? Parking
it
is
parking
fine.
lot?
Easy.
Okay.
Yep.
It's fine.
Not bad at all.
It's not. You have to go in though. For
I've
sure.
never been there, but I got the food from there.
I got there yesterday at 3 and I left like at 3:30.
So
Like,
I'm hearing like a chicken deluxe sandwich with a lemonade,
or
Frosted
chocolate
mac-
milkshake is really good too.
Frosted.
Just saying.
frosted, yeah.
Strawberries really good. The Cokes are just top tier. I think what really is the cherry on top is the ice. No, I think that's the
The
whole.
McDonald's price?
That's the reason it's good.
I'm sorry, I get the
The
same thing
ice.
every time I've been to Chick-fil-A. I
Me
get the
too, I
same
have.
nuggets. I
I
get
don't
the
try
same,
it. Yeah.
and I
I
always
might-
get a soda.
I might need to tone it down though because the only reason I would get that big of a meal is because the Chick-fil-A would be in Norwalk, and I'm like, I'm making the drive. Why not
Yeah,
get a
get
big
it
meal?
worthwhile.
But if I keep eating the way I am,
The thing with me is I like whenever I go
Big.
out to eat, I always get a bigger size. Not because I'm gonna eat the entire thing, because I
But for
like.
later.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
leftovers.
I like leftovers too.
I don't.
Like
about this. I need Chick-fil-A.
I feel.
First, Julia was stressing about the chamoy pickle kits. Now
Oh,
it's the
Lord.
Chick-fil-A.
No, I
This
kid you
again.
not. Chamoy pickle kits have ran like they've completely taken over my brain.
Yeah, me too. My For You
Completely.
page, I ordered them, so I'll give you guys
But,
a
yeah.
I'm gonna
So I have a
send
question.
Julia a
I want a
picture.
video.
Like,
I want a video.
I'm gonna record myself.
In
Also,
I'm gonna be like,
when Chick-fil-A opened, I saw the pictures. There were lines. People
Yes.
were
no,
lined.
the
That's what I was
first
scared
day
of.
was
What was
crazy.
going on? I'm so confused.
Julia was there, right, on first day?
I was so confused. I was like, why is
First
it
customer,
like
Julia.
Yeah, first one of our first.
you were the first
customers.
customer?
I was like first, second. Like it was.
People
like,
were trying to be the first customer.
No, yeah, we were.
Why?
We lined. My
Because
friends
they
lined
got
up
free
for it.
stuff, free
No.
merchandise.
Oh,
I got
everyone.
free. I got free stuff. Hold on, let me flex.
Ew, sorry guys, I just sniffed.
My friends and I talked about this on episode 4. Madison didn't watch it apparently.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. No. We went. My friends and I we went at 4 a.m.
Oh.
and we waited in line and we got like a free little cow stuffed animal and a free cup.
Yeah, she showed us in Koch's office.
Ooh.
I don't know if you were there though. You were in
she was.
Massachusetts.
Oh, she might have been sick.
Half the time I'm not
Yeah, that's when
presently
she had
here.
like.
Okay, but
If I'm in school, am I really here? If my AirPods are on, am I really here? No.
But Chick-fil-A sauce, like I
It's
was
so.
like, we
Is
should
it
just
really
have-
just mayonnaise and ketchup?
I don't know, but it's
No.
really.
It's
In your
not.
mac
It's
and
not.
cheese?
Definitely not.
Yes, you have to put it in mac.
In your mac and
Madison,
cheese.
please, trust.
It
I'm
depends
already
your back.
on the
wanna-
fence
I wanna
about
go
Chick-fil-A
again
mac
now.
I
and
want to
cheese.
try proper mac and
all
cheese. I
over
never
the
had like
batch.
proper mac
Japanese
and
are-
cheese.
Trust.
Like never.
Trust.
I want to try proper mac and cheese.
Trust.
Eggs, bacon, grits.
No.
Anyway.
She's so random, guys.
Yeah, she's so random. But I think we should move on to
our
week ahead.
Our week ahead. But first, let's do our highlights.
Yes.
So, Madison,
I'm gonna start off.
big dog in the house.
Yeah. So we have a drum roll, please, guys. Drum roll, please.
Oh, my
This
hand.
is the biggest announcement. Not the it's the biggest announcement that in my mind. It's the biggest announcement. Like this is so unheard
It's
of.
out there.
This
It's very
is
It
so
was just
unheard-
like when you hear from who the award is coming from, you're like, oh.
and it is very, in my opinion, it is very well deserved.
Exactly.
Yeah,
A lot
Yes,
of hard
especially after
work.
that Notre Dame game.
It's not even just the games. It's
Just
the,
the way
it's
that
the
he
culture.
The character.
Culture, the way he puts
Yeah.
his he puts the effort into like
Hard
build
work.
those bonds with his
Bond.
kids.
It's bonding with the teammates on a
And the
sports
love
level,
of
and
the
then
sport.
building their character
Yes,
Yeah.
on the
absolutely.
individual level. I do
Correct.
see, like I'm a little nerdy sometimes. So when you hear football, you're like, "Ugh," they all they care about is football, yada yada yada. But
No,
But
he
no.
actually
But-
cares about his
but
athletes.
I do see, like I look on Instagram, which is heavily updated, and we have a presence on there, and I respect it.
And he's real proud of them.
So I'd like to announce that the New York Giants Coach of the Week is our very own Coach Ty Jenkins.
Big boss.
It's very well deserved.
absolutely
Yeah,
amazing.
congrats, Coach Ty.
Congrats, Coach Ty. We're very proud.
Yes.
Yep.
I'd like to say his players, but in reality, his students, because those are his students.
Those are not his students. Those are his kids.
Those are
his
his
children.
bloodline. They need
that's
to
his children.
give the man a cake. Give him some.
Yeah, more
Give him,
cupcake.
give him
you
some
know.
new J's
Little
or
party,
something.
little party. Yeah.
New Jays is crazy. No, MLC did that.
From Mr. Ramos.
Well, you get another one. You can never have.
They did that for Mr. Ramos. My brother
Yeah,
got
last
that.
You can
Okay.
never have too many.
Yep.
That's
My
right.
opinion. But
Yeah,
congratulations to Coach Ty.
Yes, Coach
Absolutely.
Ty.
Well deserved.
And more to come, Coach Ty.
More
Hopefully.
to come.
Yep.
Trust.
And then I think there was a soccer game or something.
Yep. Yep. Soccer game yesterday.
I think there was a soccer game.
They beat who they
States
beat?
Open or something?
Ellis Tech.
Ellis Tech
I thought
6-0.
you were- I thought you were
Six-
on the soccer team.
No,
Zero.
no, I told you I wanted it.
6-0.
Yo, our team is strong this year.
I'm lost.
Huh? 6-0 guys against
Our team
Ellis
is strong
Tech.
this year.
That's for the first states
6-0.
game. 6-0.
Yep.
Now,
And now, where are they playing, Baron?
Ellistown?
They're playing at Ledyard
Ledyard,
tomorrow.
okay. I
Ledyard
forgot the name.
tomorrow.
I forgot
Well,
the name.
They
when
play
you
at
guys see
2.
this, they'll have already
Yes.
played it.
Probably
but-
1-2.
Yeah, probably
Like
1-2.
5-0 or something.
Yep,
Knock on
hopefully.
wood.
And
But yeah,
for Friday game, we play home, big football game.
versus
It is
Newtown.
senior night
That's
against
gonna be a big
Newtown
game.
at
Camo.
7. Camo
Big game.
against Newtown. Just to say, if we beat Newtown, we're tied in first place of the SWC.
Wow.
So
If
have
we
a
beat Newtown, we tie to be the number one team
All right, number
That's
one
what
in
team.
SWC.
Numero uno.
I think this class has just
Number one on top. I'm sorry.
like all
this is
the
my
stuff.
class.
The New York Giants, number one. The soccer
Soccer.
SWC.
This
Like
is
we're at our
my
we're
class.
at our peak right now. That's
We're
what it
shining.
is. We're
I
at,
love yo.
we're at our peak.
So yeah, be there, Camo.
Yep.
It's senior
gonna be a
night.
fun
Let's
game.
support our football players.
Yep.
Last
yep,
year.
Yep.
Stay warm. It's going to be cold too.
It's gonna
Oh,
be a little
yeah.
cold. And speaking about being cold, our powder puff game is on Monday
Coldest day of the week.
against Stratford High at Penders at 6.
6.
The eye roll is crazy.
I'm just saying
At Penders.
at Penders, I guess.
We'll keep y'all updated with
I
the theme,
think-
right?
It is going to be a very good game. I think it's going to be
Look
very
forward.
close. I'm not going to toot my horn, but like I think it'll be a very good game. So I think you guys should be there. And by the time that this episode's out, there will probably be a theme. So just keep on the lookout.
Are we gonna wear our powder puff jerseys?
Who knows when we're gonna get those?
Y'all should do that.
But posted on the Instagram, the BHS Dog Pound, to know what theme we decide to go for the powder puff. to be there in the stands and let's try and break this 3-year losing streak.
Oh yeah. We need that win.
We got the people this year. We got the people, and we have the drive, and we have that dog in us to win.
Yeah, Daphne Grahal.
Yeah, and you have Daphne Grahal as QB. And but yes, we all want it. We all want it bad. Everyone as a community wants to win, and we have the support.
Of course, yeah.
In the support of our coaches, Coach Orlando.
Let's support our lady.
Coach Pat.
Our lady
Coach
Bulldogs.
Hardison.
What time is the game?
Dan Romanillo.
6? Game is at 6?
6. It starts at 6.
Okay, yeah.
Bundle up. I know.
cold.
I'm
gonna bring like
29 degrees.
freezing. It's gonna
Fat-
be 30.
What's it like the baby heads? The little sticks?
He's making me a fat head.
I'm making her a fat head.
Heads. Go ahead and make poster guys if you guys want. Oh, that laugh did not sound convincing, but
Listen.
Yep, I'll do it for everyone.
That's a surprise. You gotta wait.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. But on that note, this was episode 6.
Episode 6.
Thank you so much
you guys
for
really
listening.
Good episode.
Thank you
Thanks
very
a lot,
much.
everyone.
Thanks for all the support again.
Just
for all
know
the previous
you're
episodes.
loved. Bye.
And bye.
So wait, hold on. Daphne is so out of whack. Like she
out of
should.
it.
Like
Bro,
what is going on,
I
girl?
just want everyone to know that they're loved.
You're loved.
You're loved.
You're loved.
You're loved.
Peace
You're
and
loved.
love.
She's so random, but we love her. See you later, guys.
Bulldog Underground is an original Frank Scott Bonnell production, and all thoughts and opinions are expressly those of the participants. The title theme, Beneath the Pipes, was arranged and recorded by G. James Miller at Frank Scott Bonnell High School. This episode was made and produced by Julia Murphy and may not be copied or duplicated without authorized consent.